The Sun is a star located at the center of the solar system and is the closest star to Earth. It is a massive ball of hot, ionized gas known as plasma, with a diameter of about 1.39 million kilometers, 864,938 miles. The Sun generates almost all the energy on Earth, including light and heat, through a process called nuclear fusion, which converts hydrogen into helium. It has a mass of about 1.99 by 10 to the power of 30 kilograms and a surface temperature of about 5,500 degrees Celsius, 9,932 degrees Fahrenheit. The Sun's atmosphere is divided into several layers, including the photosphere, chromosphere, and corona. The Sun's gravity keeps the planets in orbit around it, and its magnetic field can cause disruptions on Earth, such as solar flares and sunspots. The Sun is approximately 4.6 billion years old and will eventually exhaust its fuel and expand into a red giant star. 1. The Sun has a sound. Although space is a vacuum and sound cannot travel through it, scientists have detected vibrations in the Sun's atmosphere that can be converted into sound waves. The sound is a low-pitched hum that is not audible to the human ear. The Sun has a sound. Although space is a vacuum and sound cannot travel through it, scientists have detected vibrations in the Sun's atmosphere that can be converted into sound waves. The sound is a low-pitched hum that is not audible to the human ear. 2. The Sun has its own magnetic poles that flip every 11 years. This magnetic field is responsible for sunspots and solar flares. And Sun can also create powerful explosions known as coronal mass ejections that can disrupt satellite and communication systems on Earth. 3. The Sun's core rotates faster than its surface. The core rotates once every 25 days, while the surface takes 27 days to complete one rotation. This phenomenon is called differential rotation. 4. The Sun's energy output has been decreasing over the past few decades, and scientists are still not sure why. This decrease in energy output could have implications for Earth's climate and weather patterns. 5. The Sun's corona is much hotter than its surface, with temperatures reaching as high as 2 million degrees Celsius, 3.6 million degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists are still trying to understand why the corona is so much hotter than the surface. 6. The Sun emits neutrinos, which are subatomic particles that can pass through matter with very little interaction. Every second, trillions of neutrinos pass through your body, but they are so weakly interacting that they don't affect you. 7. The Sun is not perfectly spherical. Its equatorial diameter is about 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles, larger than its polar diameter due to its rotation. 8. The Sun's atmosphere extends far beyond the visible disk of the Sun, out to a region called the heliosphere. This region is filled with charged particles and magnetic fields that interact with the solar wind. 9. The Sun's gravity is so strong that it bends the paths of light from stars that pass close to it, a phenomenon called gravitational lensing. 10. The Sun's energy output varies on an 11-year cycle, with periods of high solar activity followed by periods of low solar activity. During periods of high activity, the Sun can produce powerful solar flares and coronal mass ejections that can affect Earth's magnetic field and cause auroras.